Hello students, in today's session we are going to learn about the polyhedrons and the Euler formula. So let's begin with the polyhedron. A solid which is made up of a polygonal region called faces is known as a polyhedron. Two adjoining faces of a polyhedron meet at an edge, which is a line segment. Two adjoining edges of a polyhedron meet at a vertex, which is a point. So clearly we can understand by these images all these are the polyhedrons and they have the vertex faces and edges also. A convex polyhedron we can say where any line segment between any 2 points lies entirely within the polyhedron. So here in this figure, as we observe, we take the 2 points on the faces and we join them by a line segment. So this line segment entirely within the polyhedron. So this is the convex polyhedron, whereas the line segment, when it is not entirely lie within the polyhedron, so that polyhedron is known as concave polyhedrons. So we can conclude this: a polyhedron is a regular if all its faces are congruent and regular polygons. A polyhedron is convex if any 2 points on its surface can be connected by a line segment, whereas if this line segment goes outside the polyhedron, then the polyhedron is known as the non-convex, or we can say it is a concave or non-regular non-convex. So these are the shapes of the polyhedrons: prism, pyramids and platonic solids. So let's talk about the special types of polyhedrons. Prism. It is a polyhedron whose base and top are congruent polygons and whose other faces, that is the lateral faces, are the parallelogram in shape. So we have the triangular prism, that base and top are triangles. Square prism, where base and top are the square shapes, and rectangular prism, where the top and base are the rectangles. So here what we are saying for the prism: base and top are the congruent polygons and all the lateral faces are the parallelogram. Now let's take a pyramid. A pyramid, it is also a polyhedron whose base is a polygon of any number of sides and other faces are triangles with a common vertex. So here base, we can take any number of side of the polygon. So here it is base, 4-sided polygon, and the lateral faces are the triangles and they meet at a point, that is the vertex. So this is the square pyramid. We have the triangular pyramid also, rectangular pyramid, pentagonal pyramid. In all these examples, what we are observing, that the base is any number of line segments. That means the base polygon is made by the any number of polygons, any number of line segments. So pentagon, hexagon and 3 number of sides also. Here base is the triangle, here is the square, here is the rectangle, here is the pentagon. There is also a hexagonal pyramid also, but what we are observing here, that the lateral faces are all the triangles. The difference between the prism and pyramid is that the lateral faces in the prism are the parallelograms, whereas the lateral faces in the pyramid is triangle. Also, top and the base are the congruent polygons, whereas the top in the pyramid is the vertex and the base, we can take a polygon with any number of sides. So here we can say square, pentagon, pentagonal, hexagonal, triangular, all are the pyramids where the bases are 4-sided, 5-sided, 6-sided and 3-sided respectively. Hence, pyramid is named after its base. If the base is triangle, so we can say triangular pyramid. If the base is a square or rectangle, we say it is a rectangular or square pyramid. And if the base is hexagon, so it is known as the hexagonal pyramid. So by this we understood what is the difference between prism and pyramid. Now one more special type of polyhedron is platonic solid, which is a regular convex polyhedron, and it is constructed by the congruent or regular faces with the same number of faces meeting at each vertex. Here the important point is that same number of faces, here the same number of faces are meeting at each vertex. So there are 5 solids. So here in this vertex, when we are talking about the tetrahedron, this vertex, three vertex are meeting. Here in this corner, in cube 4 vertex. In octahedron, here in this there are 4 vertex. In this point also 1, 2, 3 and 4 vertex, 4 faces are meeting. In this dodecahedron, here in this point or in this vertex there are 1, 2 and 3. Here at this vertex also 1, 2, 3. That means the same number of faces meeting at each vertex, that polyhedron is known as the platonic solid. Now as we seen in all the closed shape figure, there are faces, vertices and edges. So is there any relation among the number of faces, vertices and edges? So yes, there is a relation. Leonhard Ehlers had discovered a very important relationship among the faces, edges and vertices of a polyhedron, and it is the relation which is given by f plus v minus e is equals to 2. It is called as Euler's formula. So by using this we can identify that the given solid is a polyhedron or not. If f plus v minus e is equals to 2, then only the solid is known as the polyhedron. So let's take an problem. Using Euler's formula or Euler's formula, we have to find unknown, that is face is unknown. Vertices are given 6 and edges are given 12. So let us find by Euler's formula, as we know that f plus v minus e is equals to 2. So we put the value of vertices is 6, value of edges is 12. So we get f plus 6 minus 12 is equals to 2. Now f plus minus 6 is equals to 2, as 6 minus 12 is minus 6. So this minus 6 will transpose to the right hand side, we get 2 plus 6. So here f is equals to 8. So that meaning the given solid is a polyhedron where the number of faces are 8. So I hope you understand the concept of polyhedron and the shapes in the polyhedron.